Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Mick Alphanim. The good news from XRP and about XRP never stops. We have more super bullish news. This article right here is from the cryptoglobe.com. Hope you're all having a fantastic morning. I hope you're out there feeling good, making lots of money out there, all right? I hope nothing but the best for you all. This article is titled XRP's Huge Potential Insights from a former Morgan Stanley regional vice president. Now, in this particular article, they actually go into the backstory of this individual, the credentials of this individual. And hey, I can't verify it right now, but I'll tell you what, from what I've read, sounds pretty potent to me. Now, let's read this little tidbit here. And it says, Linda P. Jones' perspective on XRP. It says, drawing from her vast experience, Linda recently likened the act of selling XRP in its current phase to the hypothetical scenario of selling stocks of Microsoft or Apple during their formative years. Very well put, in my humble opinion. She emphasized the anticipated massive influx into the digital space and posited, hey, wait a minute, that's one of my words. They watch Alpha Name? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, everyone. Posited that current XRP holders are akin to early investors in tech stocks that later witnessed exponential growth. We've heard that before. We've discussed that before. I agree 100%. Then it actually has the tweet here, a tweet from Linda P. Jones, right? It says here, yes, the numbers are that big, $14.5 trillion. The money will flow digitally, and you own a very valuable asset. You are early, not wrong. Then there's some sort of question here. It says, if you knew you owned the next Microsoft or Apple stock, would you be in a rush to sell in its early days? Good point. Good point. Well, first of all, that you're definitely not talking to anybody like me. I know what I'm waiting for. I know what kind of money is coming. I know those banks are coming. That's how I personally feel. It's not financial advice. So I'm in it to win it. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to be moved, not going to be shaken. That's just what I'm doing. To each his own. Everyone can do what they please, and the best to them. So let's scroll down here, see if there's any more. It says historical tech stock performance for context. Oh, they're cooking. This is a good article here. It says historical tech stock performance for context. Microsoft's IPO in 1986 was priced modestly at $21 per share. This is fast forward to today, and its valuation has skyrocketed to $316.48. Apple's journey is equally impressive. Its 1980 IPO had shares priced at $22, and they now command a value of $174.49. These historical trajectories fuel the speculation that XRP might be on the cusp of a similar growth path. Oh, we have tons of potential. There's a lot of potential explosiveness in the future. Just going through a rough patch right now. We might have a patch or two to go through because the global economy is just terrible. The U.S. economy is terrible. I mean, and it's pulling everything down. The certain actions that they're taking. We've gone over that, haven't we? Have you investigated that? Bonds, T-bills. Didn't the yield go up a little bit more? Or did I read that article incorrectly? So, I mean, but the future remains extremely bright. It says, especially with the buzz around Ripple potentially going public. I just need XRP to do what it does. So now that leads us into another article. Once again, if you want to know more about Linda P. Jones, that very same article has her has her background there. It says when she was vice president, she was entrusted with a territory that generated a staggering $100 million annually from sales of mutual funds and alternative investments. So if that is true, then this is a reputable individual. That's how I'm going to take it until I hear otherwise. Now, that leads us into another article, and it puts everything together. I love that. This article is from the cryptobasic.com. Yeah, we got a lot of good news today. Hit that like button, please. Please. I know. I say hit the like button, but I know people have told me, they're like, I don't want to hit that like button. It's okay. It's all right. I still love you anyway. This article is from the cryptobasic.com. And it's titled Expert Forecast in XRP 28,250% bump. to $149 based on the ASO technical indicator. I would say it's based on partnerships. It would be based on partnerships and, all that capital from all of these different sectors flowing through XRP. That's what I would say. And once again, that prior article, it told us a lot when it made a comparison to those early tech stocks, right? It showed how they did something similar. We're moving way more capital. Well, we can, not we're moving like right now. We can move more capital than they've ever even fathomed. What will it do to that price? I'm just asking. I'm asking you the question. It says here, XRP could rally by 28,250% to an ambitious $149 price. Prominent crypto analyst EGRAG. Oh, EGRAG's back in the building. EGRAG forecasts amid a recent trend of whale accumulation. Yeah, because the whales know what's coming. This is a long game, folks. It is what it is. Says XRP is facing a retracement that has seen it shed off most of the gains of July 13th. However, I'm not concerned with that at all. However, experts, I'm just putting my thoughts out there. However, experts remain confident in the asset's long-term prospects. Yeah, that's what I was saying. One such pundit is EGRAG, a notable crypto analyst who holds on to his 28,250% price prediction for XRP. The prediction builds upon his earlier analysis, which we did cover, posted on February the 25th, and underscores his unwavering confidence in the long-term trajectory of XRP. Yeah, EGRAG definitely is one of us. Yeah, we know what's coming. We believe. We've done the research. We see. We don't ask anybody else to feel that way, but we definitely see what's on the horizon. And I'm sticking around for it. Simple as that. EGRAG's analysis centers around a technical indicator known as the average sentiment oscillator, ASO, colloquially called the alligator jaw. EGRAG called attention to interesting trends observed with the ASO indicator, citing historical data. So he has something backing this up. It says, notably, each time the light blue line crosses above the pinkish line, the price of XRP witnesses a massive pump. However, when the pinkish line crosses above the light blue line, XRP observes a price dump. This trend, we're just going to read this little tidbit and we'll stop here. So this trend has continued since 2017, providing a reliable standard for analyzing XRP's price movements. Interestingly, the light blue line crossed above the pinkish line in 2017. The bullish cross resulted in a 55,000 price pump. No banks, folks. There's no interbank payments were flowing at that time. No commercial bank payments flowing across. No Nostro loosen up, Nostro money, no payroll, no nothing. 55,000% price pump, leading XRP to an all-time high of $3.31 in January 2018. What do you think it could do in the future? Come on now. Come on, man. I'm stealing that one. Come on, man. You know who says that? Anyway, come on now. Listen, let's move on to another article here, all right? We got to bring everything into a balance. I hope you're all having a great day. Man, I appreciate every single one of you. Hey, this is what I do, man. I got to show some love. This is from the dailyhodl.com. The world's legacy system continues to be in collapse. And that makes a lot of things look delicious. The new financial system is one of them. Gold is another one. Silver's another one. And yeah, I've been eyeballing a lot of platinum. I might need to gobble up some more platinum. Notice I said more. Because when everything goes down, the precious metals go up. Oh, yeah, and they're looking at a lot of possible bank collapses coming up soon. You keeping up with the banking sector? Holy smokes. It's been on fire as of late. Anyway, this article here is from the dailyhodl.com. We're on fire today. I know you're doing a good job. I feel like I'm doing a good job. I don't know. And it's titled, U.S. national debt surges $116 billion in August. Holy smokes. What are they doing? As Heritage Foundation warns, America risks reaching point of no return. I keep telling folks they're not. What can you do? The government's fiscal data platform shows $116 billion has been added to the country's total public debt since the start of August, bringing the grand total to $32.7 trillion. They're just burning the house down at this point. So the rise comes amid a fresh fiscal warning from the Heritage Foundation. The conservative think tank's E.J. Antony says that the soaring debt, along with its recent ratings downgrade from Fitch, should not be ignored. I didn't think that either. I mean, this is significant. We're witnessing history right now. Right now. I mean, there's no guarantees for the future, but right now, these things are burning down fast. I mean, it's as if they just don't care. This is just financially irresponsible, in my humble opinion, but let's keep going. Quote, the downgrade by Fitch is not a big move in terms of overall rating, but it is significant. Of course it is. The drop from AAA to AA plus, yuck, is still firmly in investment grade territory, meaning the odds of default in the near term are still extremely unlikely, but it should not be ignored. Debt is downgraded because the borrower is waving red flags. In the case of the US, we have over $32 trillion in debt, and it's only going to increase exponentially, folks. They removed the debt limit. That was part of that deal. It's about to get very scary very soon, in my humble opinion, for a lot of individuals who are still clinging to the legacy financial system and haven't set themselves up properly, taking precautionary measures of all different kinds. That's up to those people what they do. It says, we have over $32 trillion in debt and are currently adding trillions per year, which is not sustainable, folks. Total annual interest payments alone on that much debt cost us about $1 trillion. That's unbelievable. More than the entire defense budget. And spending keeps growing. That is a recipe for insolvency and eventual default. We're just going to stop right there. I think that said everything that needed to be said. Okay, so now we're going to move on here. Let's get to just a little bit more XRP news. We have the absolute best people in the XRP community, in my humble opinion. And this article, it proves that, in my humble opinion. This article is from the cryptobasic.com and is titled, The Monetary Authority of Singapore Seeks Input from Ripple on Stablecoin Rules for Enhanced Market Stability. It says the Singaporean authority recently unveiled the details of its new regulation targeted at the value stability of stablecoins. Building up to this point, the Monetary Authority of Singapore sought inputs from 39 prominent firms. The question respondents included blockchain-based businesses Ripple Labs and Circle Internet Financial. The well-known XRP influencer Crypto Aries shared details about the development with the crypto community. Crypto Aries doing a good job once again. Then I have this tweet here from Crypto Aries. Says Monetary Authority of Singapore finalized stablecoin regulatory framework. Comments from @Ripple, @SBI, DAH, @Circle. All right, let's scroll down here, get a little bit of details from the article. It says Ripple Labs comments. The MAS asked Ripple about its view concerning the adequacy of the single currency stablecoin regulation, SCS. It also inquired about limiting its regulatory tentacles to SCS issued within Singapore, or whether to include those issues outside. The SCS is a stablecoin pegged in a 1-to-1 ratio to the Singapore dollar. Ripple responded that it supports the idea of the MAS focusing on SCS issued within the country. However, Ripple noted that the SCS market outside Singapore may burgeon and pose systematic risk without regulations. Given this outlook, Ripple Labs urged the MAS to exert regulatory guidelines for SCS on all applicable fronts. Wow. According to the firm, the SCS regulation should align with the principle of same risk, same activity, same treatment. Furthermore, the MAS sought Ripple's view on creating extra regulation for payment service of SCS issuance. Ripple agreed with this proposition. It added that it should apply to all stakeholders in SCS minting and burning. We're going to stop right there. Once again, that's on the cryptobasic.com. All right, we're going to end off this early morning video. We will be back in the evening with the regular video. All right, we're going to end off here with this article from fxempire.com, and it is titled Silver Prices Forecast, XAG Resilient Amid Gold Woes. I don't see any woes at all. We got in at a low, a very, very low. We're still sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty on a lot of different things. You want to be real about it. We're doing good right now. Not worried at all. But it says here, silver rebounds from 5-month lows as economic forecasts from central bankers keep investors attentive. I love the the commodities community. I do. They can talk about commodities anytime they want, high or low. They can speculate. They have a lot of fun over there, in my humble opinion. I love commodities content creators. It says silver is experiencing an uptick, rebounding from 5-month lows and remaining resilient amidst gold's struggles. As the trading community keenly awaits updates from the Central Bankers Summit in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, we should look out for that as well. Economic forecasts and interest rate discussions are keeping investors vigilant. Treasury yields, dollar pressure. Recent surges in the U.S. Treasury yields, that's what we've been talking about a lot lately. I hope people are listening. Says, and stronger U.S. dollar have exerted pressure on both gold and silver markets. It's exerted pressure across many markets, especially crypto. A lot of individuals removed a lot of capital from risky assets like crypto, and they went into treasuries to get that yield. Well, let's continue on here. Notably, the 10-year U.S. Treasury note recently achieved a 15-year high, while the dollar maintains a robust position. Yeah, it looked good on the DXY recently, hovering around the 103 mark. This strength in the dollar, combined with the benchmark 10-year U.S. Treasury note yielding 4.23%, is creating challenges for silver's growth. Yes, but there are other factors, just in my humble opinion, that are at play, that will be in play in the future, like the demand for silver that will be felt later. It says economists debate future Fed moves. However, a recent Reuters poll of economists hinted at a possible pause in the Fed's rate hikes, with a subset even proposing a potential rate cut after March. We will see. That's a long way down the road, in my humble opinion. I don't see them stopping in the foreseeable future, but we'll see how that works out. It's a short-term outlook on silver. Short-term, I'm not worried about. I'm long in all of this stuff here. I'm a long-term holder of silver, gold, and platinum. As simple as that. And I probably will get some palladium in the future. It says for silver, its near future is heavily influenced by central bank decisions. I agree with that. As the market anticipate Powell's address, any indications, be it dovish or hawkish, could instigate market movements. All right, we're going to stop right there. So I hope you're all having a great day once again. Feel good, be good. I'm hoping the best for every single person out there. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.